WDEF News 12 Sports Desk brought to you by Xfinity. You're watching Touchdown Friday Night, sponsored in part by your Tennessee Valley Federal Credit Union and Zaxby's.
Dan Duff is back for another tenure as Hixson's head coach, and he wouldn't mind changing the Wildcats' fortunes against rival Soddy-Daisy.
Hixson has lost their last 5 meetings against the Trojans, with their last victory coming in 2006. Now, could they change that tonight? Soddy-Daisy kicked off to start the game, and Hixson didn't waste any time putting points on the board. As the Wildcats give it to James Cole, and once he breaks the line, nobody home for Soddy-Daisy. Cole with a long touchdown run. Wildcats add a 2-point conversion to make it 8-0. However, it would not take long for Soddy to answer. Hunter Maynard going to heave it down the field to Blake Smith, who gets his feet in for the touchdown. Extra point no good, so it was 8-6. Hixson still leads. Wildcats have the ball again. This time it's Tyreek Twitty. He tossed it up trying to stretch for extra yardage. Both offenses, well, they couldn't stop. It was kind of like Xbox, but Soddy ends up winning this one at the end by a final of 49-36.
Battle of the Irish. Notre Dame hosting Knox Catholic. First quarter, Knox Catholic to give to Amari Rogers. Rogers is going 25 yards on this play for a touchdown. A 2-point conversion made it 8-0. Now, Notre Dame's ground game is pretty good, too, especially this guy, Austin Banks. They call this breakaway speed. Banks goes 51 yards for the touchdown. The PAT failed, so it's 8-6. Knox threatening again. 4th and goal from the 1. They go for it, but Keely Green, a textbook tackle. He had a big night for Notre Dame this evening. Zach Jancic, the quarterback for Knox Catholic. He's the son of Vols defensive coordinator John Jancic. Dad would be proud of this play, a 44-yard TD pass to Jordan Henderson. But not all of Jancic's throws were on target. Notre Dame had 2 picks early in the first half, but they could not cash them in. And Knox Catholic goes on to win it 15-12. On to the touchdown Friday night scoreboard we go. Copper Basin and Coalfield, a close one. Coalfield wins by 2. Sequoia over Tellico Plains, 43-21. Gordon Lee falls to Tryon, and Dalton goes on the road and beats Scottsboro. Bradley Central and Polk County have a budding rivalry going. They've opened up against each other the last 5 seasons, and last year's showdown produced the most exciting finish.
Well, the Bears scored as time expired. They had to go for 2 to tie things up, but the conversion failed, so the Wildcats celebrated a 29-27 victory.
The second half of this one tonight, we begin it with Bradley Central already up 21-0. Polk County with a 4th down situation. They're throwing the ball, Webb. What in the wide world of sports? But the Bears, Daniel Clark gets the interception to stop the Wildcats' threat. The Wildcats come back with their ground game. This is Ryan Rowland. He'll carry it for a punishing first down for Polk County. Later on, it's a screen play to Rowland. Another forward pass. Polk County.
Newfangled forward pass.
I thought that wing tee was Rowland. Rowland will move the ball down the field, and Polk County will eventually punch it in for a touchdown, but that was their lone touchdown of the night. Bradley Central goes on to win it 21-6.
Eastridge packed up the covered wagon and traveled up I-75 to take on Walker Valley. The Pioneers and their quarterback JoJo Tillery is going to cap off his team's first drive, tossing a 19-yard touchdown pass to Andrew Mapp. That gave Eastridge a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. Later in the first, Tillery keeps the ball and he's going to head to the house, giving Eastridge a 14-0 lead. The Walker Valley finally gets on the board right here as wide receiver Cooper Melton hauls in this pass and takes it in for the touchdown. Walker Valley, the Mustangs, storm to a comeback and they get the victory. Close one, 35-28. As we take a look at the scoreboard, it was Bell County thumping South Pittsburgh 35-7, and Southeast Whitfield all over Coahulla Creek by a final of 45-0. Still ahead on Touchdown Friday night, Chattanooga Christian battles Grace Academy.